Hello, and welcome to the Investment Diary. Today, we're talking about something super important. What to do right after you get paid. I'm going to share my personal payday routine. My secret sauce, if you will. Take what works for you, and if you disagree, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm here to help. Now, tell me if you can relate to this. Payday feels amazing, right? That direct deposit hits, and it's like a huge sigh of relief. Now, you hear a lot of experts on social media say the first thing you should do is pay yourself first. But honestly, I have bills to pay. So, for me, priority number one is to pay my bills. That means mortgage or rent, car payments, credit card bills, student loans, cell phone, utilities. Get all those taken care of first. There is hope. Your income and expenses, and this can be fixed. It might not be an overnight change with your very next paycheck, but you absolutely can get there. And here's something that will guarantee to help, because it's what I do every single month. Your starting point will be your net paycheck. Your take-home pay after taxes. I know your 401k contributions, insurance, and other withholdings affect this. And you're right to consider that. But for simplicity, just start with your monthly take-home pay. This could be saving for a car, a down payment on a home, a vacation, a new phone, or specifically reducing debt on your auto loan, mortgage, student loans, or credit cards. This is the money you actually have to work with. You already know the shoulds: saving for retirement, investing, building passive income, having an emergency fund. I pay my bills first. So my philosophy is, you have to live a little. Let's take care of your responsibilities, but also enjoy your life. Or I might use it to further pay down debts, or even invest more. You're free to do as you please with it. List out all your necessary expenses: mortgage, rent. I don't feel bad spending this money because I've already taken care of my priorities, built wealth, and been responsible. That being said, I'm still not trying to waste money. Even in this category, I try to spend wisely to maximize the fun for my dollar. Car payment, student loan. The goal is to have a surplus. More money coming in than going out. I'm not going to force that on you. If you don't want to do that stuff, that's fine. But here's one practical piece of advice that will give you the best return on your effort. Find a higher paying job. Be courteous and professional. But remember, your company will lay you off when it's convenient for them. But you should leave when it's convenient for you. Cutting expenses can only take you so far. Eventually, there's nothing left to cut. How much time have you spent looking at job postings, working with recruiters, or networking? How current is your resume? People spend more time casually browse homes online or vacation spots than they do looking for better job opportunities. You'll stumble upon a secret. It's usually just one category that is completely out of control: your money pit. When you write everything down on a spreadsheet, you'll see one category that is absolutely draining your money, much more than you ever thought. You'll be shocked by your own spending in that specific area. If you want to fix your financial leaks, you have to identify how bad the problem is. If you ever find yourself thinking, I don't know where my money is going, then you absolutely need to write out your expenses, investigate your finances, and you will see improvements. Be more proactive here. This will give you the best bang for your buck in terms of effort, time, and results. And you'll notice they're often spending excessively in just one or two areas of their life. For example, I have a client who spends a fortune on their watch collection, but wears $60 jeans. Another has an expensive car collection, but eats at McDonald's and Chick-fil-A every week. And another spends tons on lavish vacations, but gets a $20 haircut. Just as you're mindful of cutting expenses, you also need to be mindful of how to make more money. Think of it like sports. You can't just focus on defense. You need offense too. Cell phone. I have a great template for you. It's free. No sign up or information needed. I just want to help you out. I'll leave a link below. And you're right to bring that up. For the majority of people, there isn't much money left over, if any, after essential expenses. You have nothing to lose. You can look for an upgrade with better pay, flexibility, and benefits. If you can't secure a big upgrade, no problem. You don't have to settle because you already have a job. You can tell your current employer you have an offer for, say, 30% more pay, and ask them to match it or you'll leave. It's essentially an ultimatum. You can walk into interviews relaxed and confident, which actually increases your chances. The worst that can happen is they don't offer you the job and you're still employed. The cost of living has inflated much faster than wages, and there's only so much you can cut from your expenses. Some people don't even spend money on entertainment or luxuries, and the math still doesn't work out. If you're in this situation, here are 2 pieces of advice I hope will help. Internet, electricity, gas, and groceries. I'm not talking about DoorDash or Starbucks here. Those are conveniences, not necessities. I trust you can distinguish between needs and wants. We all know these things. But let's be real, the cost of living is insane. I use a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, and I highly recommend you do the same. This is a game changer from here we move to, I promise you. Everything is so expensive, and unexpected expenses keep popping up. Priority number 2 is setting aside money each month to invest. For me, it's $500 a month that goes straight into my brokerage account for stocks, or into a separate savings account earning interest. This is my don't touch money, solely for investing or buying assets to build wealth. It's genuinely hard to do all the things you know you should be doing. I get it. This helps me stay organized and acts as a constant reminder that this money is serious. It's for my financial safety, security, and future. Don't pay your rent, eviction. Don't pay your credit card. Sky-high interest rates. The reality is, not everyone has the luxury of having enough money from each paycheck to save and invest right away. That's the truth, and while I don't like it, it's how it is for many. So, let me walk you through my payday routine to show you how I build wealth, and then I'll give you some practical tips. But then, as the days go by, you watch your balance dwindle, and you're just trying to survive until the next payday. Because you'll need money for other things we haven't covered yet. Just start with something. Even if it's just $50 or $200 a month, something is always better than nothing. Make it a practical and realistic amount you can consistently contribute. It's stressful, I know, but the good news is, this can be fixed. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. So, if your take-home pay is, say, $5,000, they tell you to immediately put $1,000 into the stock market or real estate, even if it means you don't have enough to cover your essential bills. They say no excuses. Figure out the rest later. My payday priorities, so it's payday, and the money lands in my bank account. These pay-yourself-first gurus essentially mean that the very first thing you should do with your paycheck is set aside money for investments, no exceptions. I completely disagree with this approach. Here's why. What happens if you don't pay your mortgage foreclosure? However, reviewing I review my income and expenses monthly. When you do this, from there, once I've listed out all my necessities on the spreadsheet, I see how much money I have left over. Priority number 2, investing after necessities. I keep this money in a separate account. No commingling it with other funds. When you're choosing an amount to set aside, don't be too aggressive at first. Just make it manageable for you. Priority number 3, targeted savings or debt reduction after necessities and investing. Priority number 3 is to set aside money for specific savings goals or to pay down debt principal. Again, my advice here is to make this monthly amount realistic. Even a small, consistent contribution will make a difference. Anything is better than nothing. Priority number 4, guilt-free spending finally, with the money remaining after the first 3 priorities. I move to priority number 4. This is my guilt-free spending money for the month. This is the money for fun, entertainment, conveniences, shopping, whatever you want. If I happen to have money left over in this category, I might roll it over to next month for my wants. So, to recap the 4 things I do after getting paid: pay your bills, invest, save for something specific, or pay down your debts. Have a good time. What if you don't make enough money? Now I know what many of you are thinking. Brian, I don't make enough money to do all these things. Advice number 1, focus on making more money. People are often overly fixated on reducing expenses and neglect the other side of the equation. You'll hear plenty of gurus tell you to find a side hustle, become an influencer, learn to code, or walk dogs. The best time to look for a job is when you already have one. Another strategy is to use a new job offer as leverage to get a raise at your current job. So if you're employed, how proactive have you been about finding an upgrade? Advice number 2, analyze your budget. My second piece of advice is to really analyze your budget, write out all your income and expenses. This is a game changer. Trust me, it could be dining out, alcohol, entertainment, shopping sprees, or even expenses related to a pet or a significant other. Why just one category? It's human nature. I deal with clients who make $1 million a year, regardless of your income level. You're likely overspending in 1 or 2 categories, and that's where your money is draining. If you'd like a free budgeting spreadsheet, please visit my website. Please subscribe for more tips and support. I wish you a very nice day. Take care.